Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm playing with a loom, and I never thought I would work with a loom, but they're very fun. This is what I got going right now, my project. I'm making a hat. It's kind of hard to see the ridges there with this fluffy yarn, but this is what I got going on. I've made this hat here, and this is knit 3 purl 2, knit 3 purl 2, and it turned out, oops, it's inside out, there we go, knit 3 purl 2, sorry about that. And I've made a couple other hats, but they're not right here next to me. This is going to be a hat. This is the first time I've used this bulky 6 Burnett blanket yarn, but it seems to work just fine. For those of you who've never used a loom, these are your knitting pegs, and I'm just going to show you the simple knit stitch to get started. So to cast on, you're going to E-wrap all your pegs, which an E-wrap is like so. You just wrap around the peg like that. And to go on to the next one is like that. And you're leaving the straight part, your knit, on the inside. So you're just going to E-wrap all your pegs like so. And you want to do it not super tight, or it's going to be hard to get them off the pegs. Once you wrap all the way around, you go back to the beginning, and you just lift up the bottom yarn. And it's a little challenging with this Burnett yarn. And you just pull over the peg, slide down that top, and just kind of tug on the back to pull that stitch in. And that's it. That's as simple as it gets, you guys, and it is so fun. Simple to do, and to do a purl stitch, I don't know if I can do it with this blanket yarn. You make sure the working yarn is at the bottom. You go from the top of this bottom under, pull that yarn up through like so, creating a loop, and then you just pull that loop off and put this loop on to make a purl stitch. But I'm not doing purl stitches with this Burnett blanket because I think it would just be way too much. It's already pretty thick. So I'm just doing the simple knit stitch hat on a loom. And that's as easy as it gets, you guys. Just go all the way around. This is called an E-wrap. Now, I just followed the instructions on the pamphlet book that came with the box, and I found it very simple to follow the directions. I did watch a couple YouTube videos to get started, but I found it a little challenging to understand what they were doing. So I thought I'd make a how-to video myself to just help you guys out to get started. And again, you just want to make sure you're not wrapping that too tight. And you go clockwise. And if you were to make a panel with this, you just start here and stop here. You won't connect to continue in the round. You just work backwards, going counterclockwise, E-wrapping. And that's how you make panels for like blankets or scarves or sweaters or whatever you want to make that comes in panels. Now I haven't made anything yet but hats on the loom, but I am eager to try. And I always put that over the last one just to hold that yarn so they don't unravel why I am, you know, yep, I'm not sure why. And then you just pull that working yarn down, pull the bottom loop or the top loop, pull the loop down. And I always like to just take it on this side and just kind of pull on my stitches a little bit to get them snugged in there. And you'll get on a little click here on a roll, and before you know it, you'll have a hat. That's how you knit stitch on a loom and purl stitch. And then to pull the hat off, you want to do a stitch to where at the end, when you pull all the loops off, you just pull it and it pulls it tight like a drawstring. And how you would do that is you take your yarn and you wrap it around the loom like so for the length, so you know how long. Cut it, and then you're gonna like your purl stitch in. You just take it, go from the top, take the yarn, pull it through, and pull it all the way through, and then work on the next one, and then pull it all the way through, and then go to the next one, and do that all the way around. And then you take your loops off, and then you can pull that string tight, and it closes it up at the top like so. And then you just sew in your tail, and you have a hat. And that's as simple as it gets, you guys. It's super fun and keeps you entertained. I hope you enjoyed this how-to video. If you like this video, I make plenty more of odd videos about yarn and craft ideas. And if you like more videos, hit the like button on this video and subscribe. I'll show you what I'm working on here. I'm working on a sweater, one of those mandala sweaters that I do, but it's for a toddler, so it's quite small. What do you think? Looks pretty nice. And that's design is this right here is what it's gonna look like. And the crochet tutorial is the Spring Sun Mandala Vest by Faude Asmat, and you can find it at Yarn Utopia by Nadia. Okay, I hope you enjoy your day and have a great weekend. Bye.